The whole wedding turned out to be just an elaborate lie.
Oh my God.
Last Christmas, my partner's brother proposed to his sweetie.
Ew. Ew, cancel the wedding.
You know what? I'm not reading this. He selected his teenage daughter, not my partner, to be the best man. Best daughter? Super adorable. However, she ultimately declined because she hates her future stepmom, who will henceforth be referred to as Bridezilla. Okay, so basically the groom is OP's brother-in-law. So my brother-in-law asks my partner to be the best man. My partner hates Bridezilla and questions his brother's sanity, but we're all entitled to our own choices, so of course he's supportive. He's always really wanted to be a best man because he's always wanted to give a speech in front of a crowd. I told him he should...
That's why he wants to support someone on their wedding day?
I love
Just
that.
to give a speech? Honey, you could put your face on an Instagram at Congress on stage.
Yeah.
Come on.
She said, I told him he should probably just join Toastmasters if this is his ambition.
Seriously.
What is Toastmasters?
I don't know, but my ex-boyfriend used to do it at work, and they would like present at the office for like their co-workers and their like superiors and stuff.
Toastmasters International is a U.S. headquartered nonprofit educational organization that operates clubs worldwide for the purpose of promoting communication, public speaking, and leadership.
Yeah, they just
that
like,
would be
present.
perfect for him.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to call the brother-in-law groom because I feel like it's confusing me.
Yeah.
Then he finds out that I'm not invited to the wedding. Apparently, my in-laws don't like me. What did I ever do? I recall Groom and I getting on quite well because even though we have nothing else in common, he at least appreciates my sense of humor. This causes a lot of contention in our relationship. The in-laws all mass unfriended me on Facebook one day, which was super bewildering.
How old are we?
I don't know. Partner decides he's still going and I can just chill at his mom's house that day because you can't disappoint family. Hello, I'm family too. In the meantime, months pass and my partner keeps bugging Groom and the rest of the family about when is the wedding? We need to buy plane tickets. Oh, sometime in May, no date set yet. It's now February, still no date. Finally, he talks to his mother about the wedding and me not being invited and gets the full story. Apparently, Bridezilla and my in-laws had a talk about us after our visit last summer and decided we suck because we're white collar and they're blue collar. It's not that we're snobby or anything. They just don't like our vibe. They hate our clothing. They hate our hobbies. Hate the fact that we don't watch TV or read comic books. Hate that we went to university and have interesting careers. And they think it's ridiculous that we don't eat fast food and we go to the gym often.
Ugh, how horrid of you.
Those are all really normal things.
That's what?
But I will say, not doing those things, also normal.
They're all just
but
totally
all of
average
these
things.
are normal, yeah. They simply just can't relate to us. They can't shut my partner out because he's family, but I'm an in-law. The only person who likes me is our niece. Bridezilla was the one who raised the first pitchfork, too. Mother-in-law now feels bad about jumping on the bandwagon back then and decides to talk to Bridezilla about how you don't just shut out the best man's spouse, no matter how much you don't like her. The only thing I really have going against me is that I'm a bit shy and quiet around them, and they think I'm a picky eater. It's not like I'm inclined to get drunk and dance on tables at weddings or any other awful personality flaws like that.
Okay, that's not that awful of a personality
Getting
flaw.
drunk and dancing on tables, that is not necessarily a bad thing. Okay. Wait, I think it's funny that mother-in-law is like, you can't shut out best man's spouse no matter how much you don't like her. Shouldn't mother-in-law be saying, you don't have a reason to not like her? Yeah, like, you shouldn't be encouraging her not liking her. She didn't do anything.
Right.
And it's like, I get that not everyone likes everyone or not everyone's going to be best friends with everyone, but to not invite your family member to a wedding, that's ridiculous.
That close of a family member.
Yeah,
because I get not everyone is close with their whole family, but like your best man's brother's wife.
Yeah,
your brother's wife.
And it's just because we don't like her personality because we don't have any of the same hobbies as her.
Because she goes to the gym and she doesn't read comics.
Yeah, like what?
We don't like her clothes.
Like there's a lot of people in life that I will not be best friends with because we just don't have the same hobbies or interests. But like that doesn't mean they're a bad person. And if they were to marry my brother, if I had a brother, I would definitely still invite them to my wedding. That's absurd.
Yeah.
If the only reason I didn't like them.
That's the only thing.
Yeah. Is because I don't have the same hobbies as them. What?
Yeah, that's crazy.
Insane. Okay. Brother-in-law messages my partner a couple of days ago and says that I can come to the wedding, but there will be no accommodations. Which is to say, I have a life-threatening peanut allergy and they won't even go as far as to share that info with the venue. If I want to eat, I should do it before the wedding. If they end up putting peanuts on the menu, I should just keep my EpiPen handy and hope that no one breathes on me. They suck.
Oh my God.
I have no idea where this story is going.
Yeah.
My partner is appalled and finally stands up for me. He says that if groom wants to risk my life and the life of our unborn child, then it would be much easier if we Then it would be much easier if we simply didn't attend and groom finds himself a new best man. We love a supportive husband.
Heck yes.
I'm so used to like shitty husbands after reading Reddit stories that like when a husband does the absolute bare minimum, I'm like,
hell yeah, honey.
King shit.
That's the king I married.
Her husband said that he's also disappointed because groom was never like this before, and when did he become such a monster? Groom turns on a dime and says, "You're right, I'm so sorry. I'm being really out of line right now. We'll figure something out." Oh, I'm getting whiplash over here.
Shut the front door.
Today, groom figured something out. He's leaving his fiancée this Saturday. There will be no wedding. What is happening? I'm jumping for joy, not even because of the way Bridezilla treated me. People don't have to be forced to like anyone they don't want to like. Queen. And it's their wedding to conduct as they see fit.
Of course.
I love her. I'm just happy that if I'm not invited or welcome, my partner would duck out. You see, I'm delighted because my wonderful niece no longer has to have that nightmare of a woman as a stepmother. Now she and her father can finally start rebuilding their relationship, which was once lovely and has suffered immensely since Bridezilla came into their lives. Here's the kicker. It turns out the reason no wedding date had been set yet is because Bridezilla ran up a bunch of credit card debt for both her and groom by buying herself fancy clothes and meals and trying to live like rich people. And there was no...
Who they hate.
Yeah. And there was no money left to even secure the deposit on the restaurant. They weren't even broke because they already spent all their money on the wedding or their planned honeymoon to Bermuda. This whole time, those were expensive dreams that were never realistically going to happen. In the end, Bridezilla was just trying to make her dream wedding as affordable as possible by minimizing the number of guests from groom's side. Hence why I, and apparently a few other people, were rejected. Maybe now that she's about to be single, she can just marry herself or something.
And only have her side at the wedding.
I'm sure she can open up another credit card and swing that. Damn! Why do I feel like Gossip Girl is reading this?
Yeah.
XOXO. And that's what you get for being the bitch of the Upper East Side. XOXO. She said, edit. Groom couldn't wait until Saturday, so he dumped her last night and is staying with mother-in-law. He feels bad about now being a 40-year-old man who lives with his mother, and that's partly what stopped him from leaving sooner. But life happens, dude. We all respect him a lot more now, and he's not being such a tosser anymore. Wow. That was so all over the place. Holy shit. Okay.
I kind of thought from the title that it was going to be like an elaborate setup. Like,
yes.
Oh, we planned this engagement and wedding for like some crazy reason. Like the movie The Proposal with Sandra Bullock. Like, I thought that was going to be this type of thing.
Yeah.
But no, this is just like, we really were going to get married. We just screwed up.
Wow. Okay. Crazy. I don't even know if I have any thoughts. I'm just sitting in it right now.
My only thought is like he came to his senses, and it's a crazy story, but like it ended the way it should have ended. We're good, right?
Let's just like also congratulate OP, her husband, and groom for all being able to make, well, I guess OP and the husband didn't make a mistake, but the groom made a mistake.
Mm-hmm.
And then OP and the husband were reasonable.
Right.
OP said, if you don't like me, that's fine. It's your wedding. Go off.
Yeah.
The husband said, if you're not going to accommodate my wife, I'm not going. And the brother was like, You're right. And then the whole situation was resolved?
It just like fell into place. Like normally we read these stories and they're so crazy and people like spiral and go off and families are cut apart. But everyone like came to their senses here.
Yeah.
And I just want to congratulate this family on a job well done.
Wow. The fact that they were able to be reasonable and then make a decision that didn't ruin their lives.
What is that thing you always say? Honest and open.
Open and honest communication.
Yeah, they had that and things fell into place.
Let's clap it up. Okay.
Congratulations
Love
to
you
Opie
guys.
and your family and to your little niece.
Wow.
I love this. I love that the niece was the first one to say no to being in the wedding.
Crazy.
A queen, a generational queen. I love that.
Me too.
We didn't even have to talk about it. It just fell into place.
Yeah.
Thank you for a happy end. A true storybook ending. Fairy tales are real.
Wow.